Good morning, folks. Out on the creek, excuse me, out of the creek this morning. Back at the same place where I stopped on the way home from detecting last week, where I picked up that 0.3 and didn't film. So first I'll show you the setup. We've got the creek, comes from down around the corner there, hits this nice big flat bit of bedrock, comes straight across to the other side of the creek here, and then down there you can see this bedrock here stacked up, runs down there. So I'm working this bank, this outside corner here. It's fairly deep, right next to that rock's probably waist deep, halfway's, you know, just over your knees, oh, up to your thighs. So I've done one pan pretty much where my shovel is, and this is the result from one pan. Bit of glare in there, isn't there? Let's see if we can turn away from that glare. So there's some nice chunky gold in there. I was going to bring the high banker, but I didn't for two reasons. One, it is a hell of a trek in here. High bankers, you know, they're not the easiest things to carry through the bush. And two, I'm actually waiting on something in the mail. I thought I was maybe get it today, but might be tomorrow. To improve my capture rate on the high banker, hopefully. Not that I was losing gold, but you know, you want to give it every opportunity. So anyway, I'm going to keep digging. I've solved the freezing cold hand problems. Some nice big rubber gloves. Woohoo, toasty warm hands. I'll see you soon. Alright folks, I thought I'd test out this chest mount and do a bit of a reveal with this. Do a bit of a wash back together. See if it's conducive to that sort of thing. Probably be better without the glare, wouldn't it? Oh, jeez. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's a big batch of gold there. The material we're running is very gravelly clay. It's beautiful stuff. Once you get down to it, those big rocks out of there. Alright, there you go guys. There's, take the water out. That's what we got in that pan. So still coming up nicely. I've done probably 3 pans since I saw you last. I've got Andrew's come along for give us a hand, find some gold. You saw him a couple of videos ago with me at Creek and Warrandyte. So there you go. Alright, catch you soon. Alrighty guys, very next pan we have one chunk of lead. Let's see if we can get rid of this glare for you. And here is, no, not that way. Maybe there. Here is our gold. So that's probably better than the last pan, I would say. It's nice coarse gold, so, and a big chunk of lead. Per pan, I'm quite happy to pan that all day long. I don't think there's enough material here for that, but we'll see how much we can get. Alright, catch you soon. Alright guys, I thought I've done a few more pans. It's all been pretty consistent. I thought I'd just do a snuffer dump, just to show you where we're at, because I haven't filmed all the pans, obviously. It's pretty laborious, but let's see what's in here. Been getting some sort of half decent chunks in amongst the pans, so let's see how this goes. One-handed. Let me try and fix that up. Push all this gold back up here. So there you go. There's a set of gold all right down the pan as well. But not too bad for just on the pan, I think. We'll keep digging. We're still getting gold, but it's getting a little bit patchy now because I think we're scraping bits we've already dug, so it's pockets, but we're getting there, that's for sure. G'day guys, just a bit of an update. We've pretty well exhausted that spot we were in. Done pretty well, considering it's just a little corner. So I've just moved it along a little, and I've been testing out a tool I made yesterday. So you can see these cracks here, and this nice one here. So I made this. Well, I modified it. So you got an old pruning saw, cut the teeth off, or grinded the teeth off, down to what used to be a hook. You can see where it's broken off just there, because I was going pretty crazy in these cracks. But it's a ripper. It's super thin, it's hardened steel, and I've got plenty of them, and that was blunt, so I sacrificed it. So when I get home, I'll just grind a new hook onto the end of it, and cut a new hook on, take this taper down a bit further, and away she goes again. And I've got plenty of them spare. But if you've got any old pruning saws, that makes a great crevicing tool. A really, really good one. Like it really hooks in and gets everything out. It's bloody great. So I'm just playing around with that at the moment. Not too fussed about finding any more gold. I've got some in the snuffer bottle, so I'm not stressed out about going home with no colour. And day's coming to not an end, but it's about to rain soon. We've got a bit of weather on the way, and so I might collect a bucket of cons and take it home, and that might keep me busy while it rains for the next week, I think. But outside that, it's been good. Not a lot of crevice in this creek, but little bits of bedrock here and there to work. So it's been pretty heavily worked previously. You can see over here, it's you know, someone's had a good old dig in along there, good old go in there. There's all their boulders up next to it, so you know it gets a fair bit of pressure, this spot I'm in, but it's sort of local and not too far away from where we're getting some nice gold. So alright guys, I'll see if anything exciting happens. Otherwise I'll might see you at home when I do this bucket of cons, if I collect one. Alrighty guys, I'm back home. Now, just before I chuck the gold on the scales, the postie came some expanded mesh for Le Banquet. So I'll cut that up to size probably tomorrow. I also got about, what's that, a quarter bucket. Yeah, about a quarter bucket of cons, which I'll probably run, well, while it's raining the next few days, I would say. Alright, set you back up here. So, I didn't really get too much more gold after leaving the corner that we started in. A couple of specks out of crevices, but that's about it. I'm not sure what I got here. I'm going to guess, and I'm pretty bad at guessing, I'm going to say it's a 0.33. Let's see how close. Put a comment in the description, in the comments below, your guess before it hits the scales. Let's have a look. Holy, I was close. When it makes its mind up, let's give it a little shift. Oh, that's pretty close. I'm claiming that. 0.34. So that means that corner by itself, for me, has yielded 0.64. And I know Andrew, who probably didn't do as many pans as me there, I got there a bit earlier a couple of times, he's probably going to be around the 0.5 mark. So we're over a gram out of one corner, just with panning. So yeah, that's a great little spot. Hopefully it can regenerate now that we've dug some gold out of it and put all the rocks back, as good little boys should. And hopefully it can collect some more gold again next time we get some rain and a bit of flood. And that's about all from me today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't. Thank you to all my subscribers. Just clocked 150, so moving along at an unbelievable pace. I'm very grateful, so thank you to you all. And I'll catch you soon. I might be out Friday, so look for another one then. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.